bloody hell. Not another ghost. Leave me alone. I swear if you don't leave me alone, I'll kill you. Had loads of fun doing it. Afterwards, they let us go. I've no idea why you care, but it started a while ago. I went home to sleep because I couldn't fall asleep for a long time. And the moment I started drifting away, I knew that voice. Just couldn't place it. I thought I was going to keel over, but I didn't. And there used to be 4 of us, you know. When he became our commanding officer, we went on a mission, had loads of fun doing it. Huh? Take this away from me. Don't you know this kind of thing? I went there one evening. I've never been a godly man, you know. One time I visited a shrine. I dug around a bit looking for Kendall's remains. At first, I thought it was a wild animal, or some weird beast. All right, I went there, and Kendall didn't say a thing about it. I may be old, but I don't want... God's damn it! We set our... Tagged and told the bandits to take Kendall because he was the commander. They just laughed, but... I don't know. Tagden and Finley seem fine, but Finley lost his tongue, Tagden his hand, and please, take his remains away from here.
Oh, I didn't know how else to find him. Now you've led me to him. When it wasn't all tangled up by my haunting presence.
Why do... Then I'm afraid I don't have great news. It is possible, of course, but very painful and potentially dangerous for the patient. Not that I know. Here, take this. Otherwise, the wound needs to be kept clean and dry at all times, and the dressing needs to be changed regularly. This is crucial. You really... No, you're not leaving unless you can say it all back to me. Good thing you're not a physician.
How did it go? That's fine. That's fine. I can do this. Just do it. Just so you know, it doesn't get any better the second time around. My face is on fire, but You've thought about everything, haven't you? I'll make sure you get something for your trouble.
Yes? Who? What part of me needing solid proof didn't... Yes? You...
Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I will see Ross. You're right. It might take... Anyway, thank you for all that you've done for us.
Go. Bring glory to your...
Fall to my sword. I will be your downfall. You are nothing but a peasant. No match for me. I'm invincible. fight is mine. Get you back tenfold. You're no match for me. I've had worse. You're no match for me. Such a cheap shot. This fight is mine. Strength of 100 men. You'll pay for that insult. You're out of your depth. No one speaks up on you. You'll fall to my sword. I'm invincible! I've had worse. I'm invincible! You'll fall to my sword! Back to your... Show me what you're made of! Your armor.
We need to agree on a plan. Camelot will soon realize that something is wrong.
Don't fret. The Dalriada value honor over life. And we gave you our word.
Aren't you aware that taking the temple was the worst possible idea? This will only quicken Camelot's intervention. If they send Galahad...
We will treat him like any other enemy of the tribes. And taking control of the temple was inevitable.
Why? Because you don't like the All-Mother? Or was this meant to be a provocation to warrant Camelot's invasion?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mirror.
That doesn't answer my question.
I thought I heard something. You must have a lot of courage to come all the way here. Before I kill you, tell me, how did you manage to do it? So you're telling me that using force to break through was your choice? Curious. I can only thank you for weeding out the weaklings out of my ranks. They call me One Eye. If you went to the trouble of coming all the way here, I guess you must be looking for me. The captain isn't my prisoner. He is my guest. And I don't plan on dying today.
There, calm down. If he wants to talk to me, let him talk. What brings you here? I'm doing business, but we should start from the beginning. Who's asking? Let me think. You came in here like you own the place. You don't even introduce yourself. And you already want something from me. Brave? Or stupid? Because that's not how you do business. At least not with me. Caradog? I haven't heard that name for a very long time, but I do remember that years ago, I gave him a set of our pins. I see you wearing one now. But you don't look like a knight. And knowing him, I doubt you took this pin off his corpse. So, with that out the way, what brings you here? Galahad! That madman's coming here. Damn it. I met him once. He's no knight. He's a butcher. Bloody windfucker will fly from Camelot to the Horns just to hang half the garrison for whatever he himself perceives as disobedience or treason. And I can assure you, there won't be any investigating when he arrives. Oh, well, I knew I couldn't deceive them forever. See, I told you that if he didn't leave the damn temple alone, there'd be trouble.
He's welcome to come here.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. Do you see what I have to deal with here? Don't tell me you're that naive. Do you know how he got the moniker The Pure? He somehow got it into his thick head that evil is rampant everywhere and that it's best to purify it with fire. So he goes around setting everything on fire. Sure, it's pure afterwards because there's nothing left. Well, apart from the ashes of burned corpses, obviously, but that's not something anyone in Camelot cares about, is it? My arse is purer than that fellow, even right after I take a huge dump.
I cannot wait.
See? Both of them are crazy, mad as coots. And unless one of them comes to his senses, the entire South will go up in flames. It will be purified. That's for sure. But I don't plan on dying for Camelot's moronic ideas. The captain of the Horns of the South should support his people. Of course, traditionally, it means supporting Camelot as well. But what difference does it make which banner flies on that keep of ours, eh? Maybe I don't have a very traditional approach to leadership like Fergus does, but everything I do is for the good of my men. Who do you think persuaded those Camelot snobs to finance the rebuilding of the lighthouse under the guise of restoring the splendor of the South? Me, of course, and I was using that money to stockpile our supplies and strengthen our defenses. I mean, who the hell needs a second lighthouse? Why was it built in the first place? If any northern nobles had ever deigned to move their asses to the south and think about it for 5 seconds, they'd have come up with it themselves, wouldn't they? I'm not sure if this is the right time and place for a lecture about the geopolitics of Avalon. What do you think? Striking a deal with the tribes is the only way for the Horns of the South to regain its former glory. With their fearless army and reserves of Weirdstone, combined with my business sense, we'll soon make the South independent of those leeches from the capital. If we allow the Del Rida tribes to settle in the south, they'll become a military force all of Avalon will have to reckon with. There will be no more bandits, no more crippling taxes for Camelot. People will be able to peacefully live out their days, no matter how many they have left. This is the only sensible solution. Only through an alliance with the tribes will we regain peace and independence. They'll take care of the fighting, and I'll deal with the economy. The people of the South will finally be safe. No more hunger, no more waiting for the lordships in Camelot to kindly turn their coiffed heads in our direction. No more of our blood spilled in raids by desperate bandits. But that's enough talking for now.
Tell him about the crypt.
Why?
Anyone who found a way to get through my men deserves. Some people are swayed by arguments, but others need something more tangible. Your vision alone wouldn't persuade.
I don't really have a choice, do I? In the sunken village, everyone knows the story about the bad druids who see. Well, it just so happens that my companion here.
Take the sigil.
Behind the statue, you'll find a place where it fits. You'll see that the story is. And if that doesn't convince you that the foundations upon which you can get into bed with Galahad.
Go there. See it with your own eyes.
With our initiative. Well, kid, we have a... Go!